Hello everybody and welcome back to Stampaholics Anonymous. Today we are going to answer that burning question that has been lingering in the backs of our minds, and that question is, will it stamp? Today we're going to have the second installment of Will It Stamp, and I am very pleased to announce that there will be 2 more episodes because one of you guys, Michelle M, thank you very much, and also thanks to your wonderful husband for brainstorming on what other things I could use for my little stamping craziness over here. And she suggested a ton of stuff, and then also that inspired me to go like on a shopping spree on Amazon and in the dollar store to look for other things that I could potentially stamp with. So like I mentioned, Michelle, you got me inspired so much, and I ended up having to divide this into 3 different kinds of videos because I have 15 to 16 different things and I didn't want to put it all into one video, so I made like 3 parts, or I'm gonna divide it up into 3 parts, and this first part is going to be down the beauty aisle of your supermarket, if you so will, and we're just gonna look at a bunch of beauty and you know, drugstore supply thingamabobs, and see if they will stamp. First up, we have this deodorant stick. I don't usually buy stick deodorant, but I you know, made an exception for this, and it has this, you know, it screws out. You know how a deodorant stick works, right? I just bought the cheapest kind that I could find at my drugstore. It was really hard to find an actual like stick at this German drugstore I go to. I think that these are not like in use as much as they used to be, like in the 90s where they were exclusively deodorant sticks. Okay, so that's the first contestant. Then Michelle also suggested using an EOS, and I went out and got an original EOS, and then I remembered that, hey, I have one that I got like in one of those beauty subscription boxes a while back. I've been using this one a bit. I don't like it too much. My lips just get sort of addicted to getting this like extra moisture, and then they get extra chapped, and it's like a vicious circle, so I try not to use these. So I will gladly sacrifice this one and keep this EOS for, I don't know, for later, maybe another giveaway, or just give it to somebody who needs it. So an EOS thingy. And then I have 3 more items that Michelle didn't suggest, but that, you know, just came to me when I went meandering down the aisles of my local dollar store, and one of them is this thingy. That's one of those bun creators that you put in your hair. I never use them and have never used them before. I don't know how exactly this is supposed to work, and I don't need it because my hair is long enough to tie it up into a bun of this shape by itself. But we're gonna try if this stamps, and if it doesn't stamp, it will at least create some cool texture, I think, and I'm probably gonna keep it for that. Then also something similar but not exactly like that is this like bath sponge that I also bought, and I thought that if you scrunched it up and used like one of those areas that is like flat, we could kind of get it to work, maybe, I don't know, we'll see. And then last up we have another Lush item, and I hadn't thought of that before, but this is like my go-to Lush shower product. This is fun. This is fun, Lush Fun, and it's like a moldable soap. They put in some kind of, I think, algae in there to make it like pliable, and you can play around it. It's aimed towards children, but I love it because it's easier to work with in the shower than with regular like hard soap, and I don't like buying liquid shower gels as much because of you know, all the waste, the plastic waste, and I want to try to limit that, but that's why I use Fun a lot, and I don't know why I didn't think of this the first time around. And another good thing about Fun is that they have a fund for people or like kids in Japan who were you know, who are still like traumatized by the nuclear catastrophe they had in 2011. And a part of the, you know, money from selling this product goes towards that fund, and that's also a good thing, right? And I also have fun with this in the shower because it makes your skin turn blue. and it comes in all different kinds of colors and smells, and then they always have special editions for the holidays. So yeah, so we're gonna try to have fun with fun. Let me set up for stamping, and oh, one more thing, we are going to stamp on the swatch sticks. I have 2 per contestant like we did last time, and I'm gonna meet you back when everything is set up, and we're gonna go ahead and put the first item to test. Alright, first up is the deodorant stick, and I'm gonna be stamping with my clear jelly stamper, see-through stamper, you know, and I decided to go with this blue stamping polish from Yaquin An that I tested recently, and I have, you know, different colored pop sticks, and I hope that the blue will go with everything, but this is not, it's not a tutorial on how to match colors. So let me zoom in, and then we'll try out this first guy. I'm gonna go with the roses. Oh, you got to settle on something. So let's get out. Did I just say that I was stamping with this thing? I'm an idiot. I'm not stamping with my clear jelly stamper. I'm stamping with deodorant stick. Of course, why wouldn't you? Okay, so I have screwed it out farther. It smells good. First try. Now, how do we do this? Okay, so that didn't pick up the image at all. I'm going to try to cut this like to an even surface and then try pressing down. Alright, I have a cutting board and I have a knife, and I'm going to try to cut this like to an even surface. I thought that this, like the rounded area, would work best, but it doesn't. And cutting this is less than satisfying, let me tell you guys. Okay, I'm gonna smooth it out with my knife. Oh. This is one of the funkiest things I've ever done. This is like very, very soft. Maybe I should have put it into the fridge before I started doing this. Okay, so getting rid of this. Getting back to stamping. Like I said, I'm going to try pressing down and then stamping it onto my swatch stick. Pressing down. No, this isn't working. This is too soft. And now I have like deodorant on my swatch stick. Let me wipe that off, and there is no color. Nope, this is a fail. This one isn't working. Alrighty, next up is our like fakey EOS, and I don't really think that we can pick up like this whole image with this little surface area, so I'm gonna try getting part of this flower image up on top. At least this one smells better than the deodorant stick. Ugh. Why did I put all of the smelling items in one video? Okay, scrapey scrape. I'm gonna try rolling. Not so much, right? Let me see if I can cut this down with my deodorant knife. Okay, I've cleaned off my knife, but I'm afraid that this will also be too soft. It kind of has the same consistency as the deodorant stick, which is to be expected, you know. Okay. Still smells good. Ooh, there's deodorant all over the place. Goody, second try. Well, no. Definite no. Okay, moving on to the next item. Good, our next contestant is this like a bun thingy. I don't know even, I don't even know what these are called. But anyways, we're gonna try stamping with it now. No. Can you see it? Can you see it? You can kind of see it. Okay, so this doesn't work. I'm gonna try like an image with more surface area, so the little sponge thingy has something, some, you know, polish to pick up, more polish to pick up, that is. And it did the exact same thing. I mean, that's kind of a cool look. Yeah, but that just added texture and no image. Doesn't work. Moving on. Okay, number 4 is this bath sponge, and I'm gonna try to find like an area that is almost flat, and I'm gonna stamp down, if that makes any sense. I don't know if it makes any sense. This whole video doesn't make any sense, right? Okay, swatch sticks, and I'm gonna also try one of that, you know, fuller images with more polish space. Gently scrape it, and then we'll pick it up, maybe? Well, it did add, yeah, a texture or a pattern, but it's definitely not the image. But I'm gonna give it, oopsies, oh, I touched it. I'm gonna give it a second try to see if I can, you know, compact this any further to make like, I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cut off a part. Snippy, snippy. And then I'm gonna compact it like real good in my hands. Get off. And see if that does any good. There, I'm gonna scrunch it up and create like a very, there, like so. And I'm gonna choose another image, maybe this one down here that you can't see. Now you can see it. It adds this cool texture. That's a cool look, but it definitely doesn't transfer the image. Nah, that's a fail also. Okay, one more to go. Okay, last up is the fun, and yes, I already prepared this part. I took off a part of the whole roll, and then I made like a very flat surface on one end, and oops, for the second try I'm going to do the same on the other hand, on the other end of this little blob of fun. It smells like lavender, by the way, and I'm starting to become a little sick because of all of the smells mixing here in my work area. There's polish, there's the lavender smell, there's the deodorant stick, and the EOS. Ooh, I'm feeling a little lightheaded. Okay, let's just try a random image that we haven't tried out before. Maybe we can actually see one image stamped today. I don't know. There's the image. I'm so happy that actually something is working. Oh, and it did transfer a part of it. Very fuzzily, but it did. But it only transferred like where I like scrunched the fun up around it. So for the second try, I'm gonna do a better job at, you know, molding the fun around the nail, or like rolling it over the nail rather. Okay, good news. I'm able to use this side again. I was able to clean off the remaining polish on my lint roller like I would with an actual stamper. That's cool. Okay, good. So one more try before I start vomiting because of all of the smells. I'm gonna try this image here, and I'm gonna try to do like a better job of molding the fun around my swatch stick. Okay, got the image, and I'm gonna start molding. Okay, that worked. Wow, that looks like an old wallpaper kind of deal. That looks really cool. I don't know why there's a part missing. Oh, on the very top there. Yeah, but this looks kind of cool. This could be a look, right? Okay, so let me clean up and open a window before I start throwing up on you guys. And I'll meet you up for, I will meet you back for the final results of this little contest. Alright you guys, that was round 2 of Will It Stamp. If you hear any outside noises, that's because I really opened that window so I wouldn't, start throwing up all over my stamping mat because of the fumes that are getting to me. Anyways, what have we learned here today? We have learned that you cannot stamp with things that have like a lot of oil in them and are like very fatty or greasy, because all they will do is transfer grease onto your nails and not any images. We have also learned that stamping with very textured things like this bun contraption and the bathing sponge does not really work, but it does give you like a nice texture going on, and I'm definitely going to explore that a bit more. I have seen people do like a sponge over like this pattern of the bath sponge, but I think when scrunching it up and then dabbing color onto your nails you can achieve other cool looks. I'm definitely going to explore that and do like a little tutorial on it. And then we have learned that stamping with fun is fun. I really kind of like the way that these images came out. They are like kind of thick and chunky, but they are transferred alright. They smell like lavender. I'm gonna puke now. I like the smell of lavender, but it's really strong when you like have your head over it the whole time, and then it's mixed with polish. So I really liked how these came out, and it did work pretty decently. So if you do not have a stamper around, but for some reason you have a stamping plate and polish and a scraper, and you want to do your nails, you can try fun. Okay, you guys, that was round 2 of Will It Stamp. Stay tuned for rounds 2 and 3 and 4 actually. See, I cannot count anymore. Round 3 will be with, I'm just gonna give you a sneak peek. Round 3 will be a very random assortment of things that you can have around your house maybe, and then round 4 is going to be with let me put it that way, with things from the toy store, you could say. So, stay tuned for that. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Also, comment down below if you have any more ideas. Maybe you got inspired by this mess. If you have any more ideas of what I should try out. If it's not on my list already, I will probably be crazy enough to do round 5 also. So, thanks again for watching, you guys. Leave this silly video a like if you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you next time. Bye! Bye-bye! Thanks, Michelle! Thanks, Michelle's husband. Bye!